What does it take for a single man to rise from the obscurity of his nomadic roots to become one of the most formidable and fearful figures in history? It is a tale that stretches back to the vast steppes of Central Asia, where a young boy named Temujin would one day become known as Genghis Khan, the founder and ruler of the Mongolian Empire. Born in the early 12th century, Temujin grew up in a world of strife and conflict. The Mongolian tribes were often at war with each other, vying for scarce resources and power. It was in this harsh and unforgiving environment that Temujin learned the art of survival. He was a fearless warrior, known for his superior skills in horsemanship and archery. But Temujin was not content with mere survival. He had a vision, a dream of uniting the Mongolian tribes under a single banner. In a stroke of strategic genius, he formed alliances and built a vast army that could rival any in the region. Through a combination of diplomacy, military prowess, and sheer force of will, Temujin achieved what no one thought possible. He united the Mongolian tribes and declared himself Genghis Khan, the Great Khan. With the Mongolian Empire now under his command, Genghis Khan set his sights on conquest. The nomadic Mongols were unlike any other empire the world had seen. They were a formidable force, able to traverse vast distances at incredible speed. They were masters of mounted archery, able to rain down arrows on their enemies from horseback. And they were ruthless in their pursuit of victory, employing tactics of terror and destruction to subdue their foes. From the steppes of Central Asia, the Mongolian Empire embarked on a campaign of conquest that would stretch from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. Genghis Khan and his successors created the largest contiguous empire in history, encompassing a staggering 33 million square kilometers at its peak. The Mongolian Empire was not built on mere brute force alone. Genghis Khan implemented a system of governance and administration that allowed the empire to function smoothly. He created a meritocracy, appointing officials based on their abilities rather than their social status. He also established a system of laws known as the Yasa, which provided a code of conduct for the Mongolian people. Despite their reputation for savage warfare, the Mongols were also known for their tolerance and inclusivity. Unlike many other conquerors throughout history, Genghis Khan did not seek to eradicate the cultures of the lands he conquered. Instead, he promoted trade and communication between different regions, fostering a sense of unity and understanding. But the Mongolian Empire was not without its dark side. The Mongols were infamous for their brutal treatment of those who resisted their rule. Entire cities were razed to the ground, their populations put to the sword. The Mongols were ruthless in their pursuit of wealth, looting and pillaging wherever they went. One of the most famous conflicts in Mongolian history is the invasion of Khwarezm. In 1219, Genghis Khan sent an envoy to the Khwarezmian Empire, seeking peaceful trade and diplomacy. However, the ruler of Khwarezm, Shah Ala ad-Din Muhammad, killed the envoy and sent Genghis Khan ahead in return. This act of aggression would prove to be a grave mistake. Enraged, Genghis Khan marshaled his forces and launched a full-scale invasion of Khwarezm. The Mongols swept through the empire, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Cities were sacked, populations massacred, and the once proud empire was left in ruins. It was a brutal lesson in the might of the Mongolian Empire. But as with all empires, the Mongolian Empire eventually began to crumble. Internal conflicts, succession disputes, and the sheer size of the empire made it difficult to maintain control. In addition, the Mongols faced opposition from other powers, such as the Mamluks in Egypt and the Song dynasty in China. By the 14th century, the Mongolian Empire had splintered into smaller successor states. The Golden Horde established itself as a dominant power in Russia, while the Yuan dynasty ruled over China. The Mongolian Empire as a unified entity was no more. The rise and fall of the Mongolian Empire stands as a testament to the power and ambition of the human spirit. From humble beginnings, Genghis Khan and his successors built an empire that stretched across continents. They left a legacy of fear and awe, remembered to this day as one of the most formidable forces in history.